Algebra 1, today we're looking at combining like terms. This is lesson 1.7. We're going to break this into two parts. As you are looking at this, you're going to see in your notes that I'm going to hand out to you, you're going to see all this vocabulary. So terms was in your vocabulary note. What is a term? It's a number, a variable, or a product. Constant is a term with no variable, and coefficient is a number, a numerical factor of a term. So the coefficient in 6a squared, the coefficient is 6. In negative 5ab, the coefficient is 5. So the coefficient is just the number that is being multiplied times that variable. Here you can see a constant. So if you're putting these in your notes as you look at those. Here we talk about like terms. What are like terms? Now you probably did a little work with this last year. Like terms can actually be added together. So terms are like 7a and negative 3a. The factor is both a. Are they like terms? Yes. 4x squared and 12x squared are like terms. They both have the x squared. If we were going to add those, we'll see that shortly, but we're going to add the number coefficients. 6ab and negative 2a are not alike. Here you have a to the first, here you have a to the first, and b to the first. Not similar. And then this last one you can see again. Now if you need to pause the video, please do so that you can get these terms written down and kind of add to your notes. When we're asked to combine like terms, what you're going to see is that we are actually going to be adding 8x squared plus 2x squared. We're going to add the numerical coefficients. 8 plus 2 gives us 10, and we keep the x squared. In example B, you're going to see 5x minus 3 minus the 3x plus 6y plus 4. We might want to first rewrite all the subtraction as addition because we really talk of adding like terms. That also lets us know which numbers are negative. So it's plus negative 3 plus negative 3x. What are our like terms? Our like terms are the 5x and negative 3x, and then our constant terms are like. We could rearrange this because we can use the commutative property. Now, what that lets us do is take 5 plus the negative 3 with our x, which gives us 2x, adding those like terms. 6y stays the same, and negative 3 plus 4 gives us a positive 1. It is now going to be your turn to try it. So in your notes, what I'm going to look for is you simplifying expressions 5a, b, and c. Add your like terms. I'm going to have you pause the video. We are going to look at what should be your solutions. So if you did get this, I should see maybe your work in that you rewrote this as 3y plus a negative 1y to get our solution of 2y, adding the 3 minus 1. As we look at this last one, we want to think which terms can be added together. So I should see your work, and I should see your answer for how you got part B, or I may see only an answer. In C, think about which ones can be added together. First one, and can we add the second, or is it the first and third? So to give your solution here, your answer is going to have two terms in the solution. You're going to have one term and then a second term. This next one is asking you, can you simplify this one any farther than what it is? You have 8x squared, negative 2x to the fourth, negative 2x, plus 2, plus xy. Are any of these like terms? So think about that. We're going to talk about that just a little in class. Here are some more simplifying and combining like terms that we're going to look at. So we have just completed, and if you haven't, make sure you have these answers. So that here you're going to have a negative 12m and n to the fourth. Here in this one, if you did this one, you should have had 8y to the third plus times z, and then plus a negative 6y and z to the third. Remember, what you were doing in that first one is you were taking the 7 plus the 1, and those both had the y to the third and z. And then you just kept your last term here. Please try a few of these. Think about adding the like terms and that you're really adding the number coefficients out in front. So here you should have 18m. Here you have constant terms that are alike but not your variables. So t plus, and you'll have your solution. What number is in front of the variable if there isn't one? It's always a 1. So I should have an answer here of 4m plus 4. These last two I would like you to try and simplify. My hint to you as I do the first one, number 4, with you is add the ones with the same base and the power. So these two can be added together. What other two can be added together? Well, our n terms, which are the other three. But again, my hint would be to rewrite this as plus a -1, plus a -4, and now you're going to add those like terms together. So when I look at your answer, I'm going to have two terms. We're going to always keep it in what's called descending order. So we're going to put the m first. I'll have a number out in front of that coefficient, plus I'll have a number out in front, my coefficient of n. And then you should please try number 5. Good luck. We're going to be looking at more examples like this and some other problems in class tomorrow.